have a trophy. Hello, Jelly and Teddy. How we doing? Hold on. I'm all over the place because my OBS is not on my center monitor. Now I can actually sort of make eye contact with you. How we doing? That's good. So as I said, I'm bringing back. I like Pokemon Days a lot. I also like game dev streams a lot. Why not we do the best of both worlds? So I am, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that DaVinci Resolve behaves better than it has been previously. So we'll see. Okay, but Sid, you joke, but that actually could be a perfect segue to distract myself, and also to share, hold on, a game. I want to know if you guys would want to see a few streams of this, because I have been watching some, I've been watching some people play this, and it came out, the proper version came out today, and it looks really fun. So here we go, we're going to show you. Actually, I'm going to show you here. Can I show you here? Share on the game dev scene so I can pivot cleanly. Well, first of all, you're going to see OBS for a second, that's fine. Let me just make sure, yeah, Chrome Audio's up. Okay, behold. Sand, you had a mind? Sounds like check your privilege.
Leaky pale like the duck, diddly puffs a squawking buck. Get your path blocked by a tree, hungry caterpie. Okay, traders, you were right. Buy a lady copyrights. Grab a rat and have no fear. See the super bump hats here. Nuggets at a lower cost. Check the rumors when you're lost. Whoopsie daisy, grandpa died. Where we put the letter Y? Don't go looking at that last. What's a pattern in that grass? Being gay and doing crime. See the stupid wrong has time. Cause we're committing to the bit. Abandon all your inhibitions. Just be careful not to jump into the pit. You better grab your reading glasses, cause comprehension will be key. Chapter 3. Fill out your Pokedex, since there are at least 151 to see. So why not grab some friends and gather round? Joy and laughter all about. Drop your guard and master stride. Let your heart be open wide. Indulge your inner childlike glee. Unstraddle from your irony. Come along, I'll show you how. Play silly a stupid wrong hack now.
That was part of that was the beginning of the trailer. This is like the dumbest and funniest, like, ROM hack I have ever seen. I've seen like a good portion, not all of it, for a look. Like, I know Champion just came out, I'm literally prepping for, like, a battle on Wednesday, but, like, I would love to, maybe we'll make it a sub-goal, how about that? If you guys are interested, I'll tell you what, if we hit, let me think. I want to be fair about this, because I don't want to, like, I want to do it at some point, but we get 5 subs today, we'll drop what we're doing and play it. I'll do that. Not expecting that to happen, so, like, maybe I should get some work done while I can, just in case. Okay, so what we were doing before was, we have all these clips. I got the missing clips that I was missing, which is redundant, but, you know, I got the missing clips, which is pretty cool. And now I can make the rest of them with this template, and hopefully my computer will survive. Because, let me check, just to be very safe, we're going to check our resources real quick. And make sure that the computer isn't burning alive. Because I did, like, change some of my RAM settings. And it should be, you know, you never know. Performance. Memory, 19.8 out of 31.1 gigabytes. That's manageable. Ethernet, fine. GPU is 42% utilized. So as long as we don't get, like, too deep, we'll see. Hi YouTube. I am also live on YouTube because this is a dev stream. I will probably end the dev stream. When I end the dev stream side of things, I will probably switch to just Twitch for Pokemon stuff. But yeah, I want to do more dev streams on YouTube because one of my team members recommended it, and I think he's right. So yeah, hello YouTube, and hello Twitch, and hello work. All right, so here's what we got. This is number 13. I think I missed number 12. All right, I think I was missing the file for number 12, but I have it now, so we can just go back in order. We can open the template. Well, let's make sure 13. I'm always stalling. Joseph's stalling.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats.
Keep in mind,
We're
it won't
making a
look
game
this
about it.
crunchy
This is
in the final
Artifact,
version. I'm
a
using
roguelike
proxy
where you
media to
make
save
paste beat
processing
a
power.
generative AI-themed monster. This is my favorite item in the game. Introducing the designer shoes. Don't worry, I bought fresh ones for this. By using your dash and some of your paint, you can damage the enemies you dash into. Very satisfying, good for dancing too. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
What if I can zoom out a bit more on that last shot just to make it more fluid? I don't know, because I'm off screen at multiple points in that shot. I'm like, can I? Like, that's gonna be. A zoom is already a 1 there, which is kind of. Trying to decide, like, how does it look, guys? How does it look? Like, you've just seen that. Do you think it's a problem that the player jumps off screen twice?
Dash into. Very satisfying, good for dancing too. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when
It's probably fine, right? Okay, so let's go to 12 or whatever it's called. Wait, zoom forever. This is the template. It's the correct template. Template.
We're sick of AI.
And that's Salubri's work, which is awesome. I think this is our template. So what we're gonna do, gonna go search for template. And let's say I'll get through. Let's say I'll make 4. No, I'll either make 4 of these or I'll go until 8 o'clock. Probably whichever takes longer. And then I'll give myself permission to play Pokemon. Cause work is important despite my aversion to it. All right, so timelines. We want template. We want to create timeline. You can select clips. It will be 12 because we have 12 now. We have to decompose in place using clips on there, and we have to disassemble the audio clips, which is fine. And then we have to go look for audio number 12, which is Sarah's. Put it in the short. Add some wait, is that the right one? Is that no? Sarah short 3 still. What is it doing? Okay, and now we go back here. 12. It's a little bit shorter. I said, what are you doing? It's a little bit shorter. Okay, there we go. It worked. Back you up. Extend you a wee bit. Okay, let's see how this just works actually without the footage. Well, first we're gonna have to cut that clip. Clipping it, also move it back a little bit. And we're gonna move this back. Luckily, the way I have this set up, it's not a ton of work, which is, well, it's pretty good. The hard part is finding footage for the non-intro, and like edits there. But I think I'm doing a good job. Pan volume, we want AI voice isolation. Fuck AI, but also they call everything in this AI. So like, I don't even know what's. I'm just trying to use the stuff that's actually functional instead of like doing stuff for me. These tools weren't always called AI, and as long as it's not generative AI, fuck it.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it?
Okay, this is about the fill bucket. Fill. Hello? Bucket. Mr. Bucket. What do I call this? My name would BFA. Bucket, okay. Purple paint and bucket. Okay, cool. That's good. Let's go back to timeline 12. Put both of these on timeline 12. Bucket. Mr. Bucket. Bucket of fun. Does anyone else know when I reference that? Do people know what I'm talking about? Because I always wonder that. Like, I say some weird shit, and people must be like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" It's like half the time, and then I like have to explain it, and that kind of makes it worse. But you know, it's who I am, so tough. I'll see here. So we've got where is go? I would put music on during this, but I feel like we're going to be hearing music enough from the audio of the game, and I need to be able to hear that, so... Yeah, we'll get to music when Pokemon happens, I think. Okay, let's try this. Where's the bucket?
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it?
Okay, so this isn't the place. Fill bucket. This is footage of the actual thing happening, of stuff happening. So we'll go ahead and move this over. Actually do the pickup of the bucket first. Decompose in place using clips only. Body ba. Okay. Is this the fill bucket? Is this a pigeon?
Here we have the humble fill bucket.
Fill bucket.
Isn't it cute? It makes
Wait,
paint spread underneath enemies that you hit with melee attacks.
What am I doing?
And if you
I
have
literally
a color
dragged the
like
same
blue
thing
or
twice. What was I
purple,
thinking?
it'll apply a status effect too.
What was I
Wishlist
thinking?
Art Attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
What the fuck is happening? Where'd that previous clip go? That is the question. Well, that can go there, I guess. And this one can go... No, I said this one can go there. I think I did drag them both. That's weird. Let's see where in the footage the bucket happens. Oh, hello, there you are. Okay. This is the same clip I just dragged over. I think social media footage 1, many with BFA sponge. Okay, so this is the one we want to decompose in place using clips only. And that is the same as this one, so we'll delete this one. And the question becomes, where's the other one? Did I delete that one? Or no, I didn't. Okay. Put you over here and see what this one looks like. This is combat of the fill bucket. I just want the pickup of the fill bucket. Oh, what's up, Enders? Hello. Oh, shit! Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that didn't take you long at all. Enders, that's awesome! So, for those who don't know, Enders, she is a... You're a Jackbox moderator, right? Like on the Jackbox Discord. And she also mods Jackbox games. And I was reaching out to her to see if... Or we were talking on like a mixer today. And I asked her if like it'd be possible to have a signal sent to StreamerBot to alert folks in chat when the timer reaches a certain point. And it seems like she's got most of that figured out already. So if we're able to get this working, stay tuned for like, if you're playing via Twitch stream and chat, you will get a notification in chat when the timer hits a certain threshold. That'll be pretty cool if we get that working. How are you doing, Enders? I'm working on some video edits. Pretty cool. Thank you so much. That's really cool. Alright, so. Where were we? We were trying to figure out where the clip was. The clip that we were looking for.
Here we...
Movie time. That's so cool! Yeah, I'm glad the approach we took, like, sort of both as programmers made sense. Because you obviously know more about Jackbox programming, but... So, if you got it to pop up in Discord, that means it's a webhook, right? So you got to work it with webhooks. Because then we can just set it to, like, parse it coming into StreamerBot, and it should be fine. Okay, awesome. I wonder if there's an easier way to handle that without just taking it raw. Take that raw data. But yeah, I'm sure there's a way to format it that StreamerBot would like, so...
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute?
We already have the fill bucket in this clip. What the fuck?
Here we have the humble fill bucket. You have a color like blue or purple. Status effect too. Which
do I not have pleasure
to be
picking it up?
Updated when our free comes out.
Oh, let's try this. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Is this a fill bucket?
Themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket.
Oh, it's not
Isn't it
long.
cute? It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint. Here
The
we
quick
have.
is how do we want to frame this, because it's going to be a bit weird if we don't. Okay, so let's say we'll try zooming out. Well, no, we can't zoom out, because if we zoom out, yeah, well, we can, but we're going to have to put something on the background, which is fine. Yeah, we'll zoom out a bit more, I think. We'll feel like what if the film bucket was not uploaded? You know what? Just for you, Enders, we'll make a DLC or something. I guess. Well, maybe, I don't know. Salubri, our writer, edited a lot of these scripts, and this one was one of hers, and she's the one voicing it. But I think it's cute. I think it was a fun, especially when she lived it. When I do her quirky lines, they don't come across as good, in my opinion. But she knocks it out of the park, of course. Okay, so we're gonna add a track below, I think, which is going to, where the fuck is that track? It is here. Move this track down, and then what we do is a neat trick I learned: copy, and then add what we call a Gaussian gracias blur. It's called one of those things. Which one is up to you? I mean, it's not. It's Gaussian, I think. But don't quote me on that. I don't know Jack. You know. All right, so, hey, Silent Wolf, hello. You know what? We got three technically Jackbox streamers or like Jackbox people in here. Silent Wolf, I know, streams. Andrews does sometimes. I'm gonna shout you all out as I can, as Twitch lets me. That is. Did it work? Yeah, there we go. How we doing, everyone? Almost like we've seen each other recently. Almost like we had a super exclusive Jackbox party mixer, which is really cool. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's cool that you can do as much modding as you do. It's really admirable. All right, so let's see. We put this one. I forgot we put it over here, but we gotta put. No, I'm gonna put Gaussian blur. Gaussy. No. Effects. Where the fuck was all the effects? Video effects. Effects. Generators. Titles. Video. No, it's not transition. Video filters. Audio. What the fuck? Did I spell it? I probably spelled it right. Gaussy. Maybe I'll just type blur and stop making an ass of myself. That should find it, except it didn't, which is weird. Generators. Effects. Resolve. There we go. It's under resolve effects. Gaussian blur. Putting a work in a Gaussian mod? Yeah, so what does the mod do? Tell me about it. No, I appreciate it, Silent Wolf. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Alright, so we've got you here. You are not showing up because you're not zoomed in. Silly me. Where's this? We're editing this one, then why video? Here we go. Zoom. That was kind of weird. Zoom. We can zoom in a little bit more on this one. Zoom. Zoom. Forever. Not sponsored. There's no really good way to crop this. I guess I can just like zoom out a little bit more and go like this, or that's not really good. It should zoom out from the fill bucket. That kind of makes sense. Let's see how it looks. No, I don't love that. Well, maybe. Zoom. Oh, but it's gonna look crunchy no matter what I do, probably. Don't love it. It's a 64 by 64 sprite. It's not gonna look. All right, just for a second, I'm gonna check something. Workspace. Workspace. No, it's not there. It's debatable or proxy. Have the look. It looks debatably. No, it looks better. It looks better. Prefer proxies. So the proxy, not proxy, it will look a bit better. Loud cat something. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait. Loudcat has what exactly? This will probably look okay if I just zoom it out really quickly. So, like, let's put a.
Here we have the
Position, and then we go. I want to go.
humble fill bucket.
Oh, that was a weird cut. Let's see if we can extend that a little bit.
Isn't it cute?
Isn't it cute? Should be a good cutting point. So we'll go ahead. Mob will also post audience surveys to our server. Will go. Shit, that's really cool. Oh, actually, you know what? Enders, I just thought of another amazing use for this mod. Do you think you could have it, like, is there any point in the game's code where you could get, like, a post-game... You know how the Jaguars have those post-game summaries, like, for TKO and stuff, where you can order t-shirts? Is there a way you could have it hook into that and get that URL and post it to a Discord in a civic channel? Because, like, I don't know if that URL's in the code, I figure it would be doable. But I always manually post those to the Discord after a game. I'd love to be able to do that automatically. I would say it'd be a lot of trouble. Then again, I'd probably be different for every game, which isn't great, but I get the feeling it probably has a shared, like, variable or something. Okay, cool, awesome, yeah. You'd know better than I would.
Fill bucket. Isn't it cute?
I know the URL is technically different for every game.
Isn't it cute?
Okay, so we want to do a zoomy zoom here. Well, first we want to crop it to here, and then we want to do a zoom.
We have the humble fill bucket. Here we have the humble fill bucket.
Isn't it cute? Okay, so that's fine. And then we go, want to do a zoom where we come out to, like, here. Ooh, want to go reset, and where are the keyframes? The keyframes. Got one there. Where the fuck did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? You mean to put in the effort for hooking the game just like external mod right middle? External mod. Yeah, I mean, the mod tools they have so far is pretty good. Like, maybe for some of the older ones, it's not really necessary for anything, maybe, like, past pack, like... I mean, 7 through 8, it would be nice to have the kick function, but also I wouldn't ask anyone not on the Jackbox team to do that. And because the Jackbox team couldn't do it, like, I don't see why, like, it would be doable with any ease. But the older games, like, we could change text or blot out text for one specific player for the rest of the game. That might work. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, gotcha. Let's see here.
Humble fill bucket.
Humble fill bucket.
Here we have the humble fill bucket.
So I want to go... There it is. There we go. Okay. We've got this here. Wait, what did I do? I fucked up. Control Z. Okay, we're good there. I'll go here. I'll go reset. No, fuck you. Okay, we're just gonna manually move it around a bit. A bit. Go this way. I'll go close to the... I can just put 0, 0. That's right, that's how that works. 0. Okay, progress. Also, if you're back from ad, I was just saying, like, yeah, you mean pre-pack 7 games, so that makes a lot of sense. So let's see here. We've got... Ooh, wait. 12. Humble fill bucket.
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute?
Okay, that was weird, because I definitely put you at a specific point. Oh, because you're zooming. Welcome back. Okay, I was just wondering if you were back on the thing. Yeah, I was just saying, what am I fucking saying? Stuff, things. Um, yeah, I was saying it would probably be pre-Pack 7 games, because I don't know, and kicking would be nice, but I also don't know how you do it, to be honest, so... Yeah, because even if the Jackbox team couldn't make kicking work for previous games, I don't see how Modern's going to be able to do it. Probably take the server-side shit.
Humble fill bucket. The humble fill bucket is an.
Alright, so let's see. We've got that, and then it moves, which is weird because it shouldn't be moving. I think what I need to do is zoom in. I forgot to save the zoom. So if we zoom it, there we go. I had the feeling. Put that there, lock it in. Put that there. Put it there. Okay, so that's not good. Let me just set these to 1. Ah, hacks. Amazing hacks. 1, 1. And we try it like this.
Here we have.
Oh, interesting.
The
That's
humble
cool.
Fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute?
I don't know if because the issue is I think I need to put it earlier so I can read the dialogue or the text. That's kind of important. Yeah, let's try that. Boop.
AI themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it
Ooh,
cute?
that's way too fast. Okay. I need to slow the clip down almost. I need to change clip to change clip speed. Speed. 50%. Duration long.
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't
That's
it cute?
not. Oh, but this.
Here
Alright,
we
move my
have the
thingamajig.
humble
I'm
fill
annoyed.
bucket.
Wait, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Back. I said back. Back. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we're doing this again. Wait, did we?
Here we have.
Okay, no, we do have that movement. I just don't know what it's doing. It's broke. It's borkin. It's borkin because I changed the duration. That's really annoying. The setting a thing to serve and kick this player and setting a boolean on players don't say they're banned. He doesn't say anything with lead, but oh, interesting. Okay, that's pretty good to know. It's really cool to know, actually.
Here we have the
Regular Jackbox hacker over here. All right, so let's see. We've got 0011. Except we want it to be further. Where is further over here? Well, we got to zoom out a little bit more than that. That way to go. Melee attack splatter page. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Here we go.
Here we have the humble fill bucket.
Okay, so we just need to zoom in initially to be like. All right. Well, it's not gonna let me do that anymore. So I can put it at the beginning of the clip, or rough at the beginning of the clip. Well, we'll just go. Well, no, we gotta be like. Control C. Gonna zoom the fuck in there, and then we gotta drag it over here. Oh, it's gonna be real weird, isn't it? I've got too many fucking whatchamacallums keyframes. Give me the fill bucket, you dingus. There we go. Let's see how fucked up this looks. Can't wait.
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute?
That actually worked
makes paint
perfectly. What the
spread.
hell?
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes
So spill bucket. I mean that's kind of what you do anyway in the game. Like you just kind of make a mess. But you know, maybe I love puns, so we'll see. Maybe there's always a chance for it. We do want to add a lot more items, so we'll probably come up with a bunch more eventually. But we'll see. See how this looks.
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee.
Okay, so now we need to cut to here. We need to cut to. Let me see here. Boop.
Here we have the humble
Also, what the
fill
fuck is happening here?
generative AI themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it
Let's go
cute?
farther back
It
here.
makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a color like
too much Christopher Walken by, you know, walking around.
generative AI themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread generative AI themed monsters. Here we have the humble
No, I think we just need to,
AI
make a shorter cut here. We'll see.
monsters.
We just need a quicker cut, faster pace, TikTok, etc. Map. And that should hopefully fix our pacing well enough that we don't need to shift stuff around as much. Go away, go away. Oh, don't you do this to me. Evolve, I feel you getting laggy on me. Don't you do it. Alright, let's see here. If I see Resolve getting much more laggy, I may have to switch to Pokemon.
Generative AI.
Or at least something else.
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread underneath any.
Oh, so now we got the other clip, which is good. We'll go spread under clip, etc.
Cute. It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a color like.
Well, that's not the right part of the clip, so I'll move it ahead. Okay, that's good.
Cute. It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a. It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks.
Okay, so let's move it over a wee bit so that it's actually visible here.
Cute. It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a color like
The
blue,
good cut to black and
if you have a color like blue or purple, it'll apply a status effect too. Which
do I have an example of what was with blue paint, blue bucket, mini with BFA special, bucket, purple paint and bucket. It's gotta be a place I'm using blue with it. And so at this point, I wish I had like more not more footage, but better organized the footage. I've done a decent job, all things considered, but I'm reusing a lot of footage.
Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a color like blue, and
let's just copy this and move it over a bit, see what we can find. Cuts make it look like you're cutting around, even if you're not really. Well, at least that's the idea. Put you here. Enable you and you. Should have done that, but whatever. Let's move the thingamajig, like the frame to be a different room, I guess. Yeah, maybe this will work.
And if you have a color like blue or purple, it'll apply a status effect too. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
Oh shit, Jenna, hello! Where the fuck am I? Hello, Jenna! How did the rest of stream go? How are you? You rate me so often, it's so sweet, I appreciate the hell out of you. How are you doing? How was the rest of stream? I stopped by, I stopped by briefly. So everyone who's not following Jenna, do yourself a favor and follow her. She is out there fighting the good fight, talking about all the horrific shit, all while raising, like, infant kittens and playing Neopets. So you should show her all the love, because she is incredible. Yeah, no, I'm working on these promotional videos so we can hopefully get the word out before we, launch this playtest in like a month and a half or something, because I said I'd do it by then. Hope to have a release date soon, for the playtest at least. But, hopefully it'll help us find a publisher or something. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. And I'm excited to share it with the world, even if it's not finished yet. But yeah, how are you doing? Hope stream went really well. Thank you for being here.
Attacks. And if you have a color like blue or purple,
this is not the right part. We need blue and or purple paint. That's lavender, but what's good? Do I have blue paint with the bucket anywhere? I'm looking in this run because I can't think of any other runs I know offhand had it. I'm sure there are some, but like Mr. Bucket. Should probably record more or something. Purple, lavender, purple. Oh, I don't even have blue paint. Okay, that's not good. Maybe if I try it earlier in the thing. We'll get some blue paint. You know, scrubbing through the video. Oh, there's blue paint. Do I have the fill bucket at that point, though? We do have blue paint here. Let's see what happens. Do we have the fill bucket is the question. What's that going to show me in conversation?
And if you have a color like blue or purple, it will apply a status effect too. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be updated.
Oh yeah, it was the end of the clip. That kind of makes sense. Okay, so what if we go and extend this to see?
It will apply.
We don't have the fill bucket yet. Damn it. Okay. We cut ahead. See if we get the fill bucket. Maybe we can like get some better footage. I could like half-ass so much more of this than I am, but it's not satisfying, you know. Okay, so let's see. Still no fill bucket, so we gotta move ahead. See when we have the fill bucket by moving this over here, and cut to its chase when we got the question. If we get purple stuff before we get the fill bucket, it's gonna be a problem because god damn it. Hold on. I would like to scroll. I would not like to, in fact, drag the entire clip. Okay. There, we just got the fill. I dropped the fill bucket here. Food 4. Currently, no content of the same words the will, but no artifact URL. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it sends it to the webhook. Can you set it? I'll give you like I'll have to look into like the receiving end of webhooks on StreamerBot, but I'll probably give you like a specific because it comes from the game, so it's localhost, right? And then he tries to put in the port number, I guess. So that should work. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And if you have a color like blue or purple, it will apply.
Okay, so I want to go drag this over here. Okay, so this ought to be good. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
And
I already had purple
if you
though.
have a color like blue or purple, it will apply a status effect too. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be updated
I do
when our
have
free
blue
playtest
there.
comes
The
out.
question is if it's keep going with the footage. Keep scrolling her back. Scrolling her back.
If you
Wait.
have a color like blue
Uh-oh.
or purple, it will apply a status effect too. Wishlist
Perfect.
art attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
No! Wait, do I still have my blue paint? That's the real question. We do. We do still have blue paint. We're just not fucking using it. Put the link in the... Oh, perfect! That's awesome. Thank you. Blue or purple. Then we just keep using the purple paint, because why would I use anything else? And the blue gets... Let's see. Any blue paint anywhere? We're going to see if I can... I'll just put blue footage of something else. What's the word? Yeah, because I don't have it at that point. So, blue. Okay, we're just going to use blue, even if we don't have the... Maybe we can find a clip with it, but... Edit... Oh, edit... Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's cool. It's good to know. Blue paint and AI, whatchamacallit. Okay. Can I drag you into the... Ooh, what are you doing? There we go. Last son of a gun got blue paint. The lab boys just told me I should not have told you about the control group. Cookie to anyone who recognizes that audio, or that quote. It's pretty obvious to anyone who plays video games or has for a while. Damn it. Zoom out. Being lazy, I could just record more footage of it, but see how this looks.
And if you have a color like blue or purple, it will apply a status.
Maybe I should just cut back to purple here. Uh-oh. My monitor just... Oh, no, I just full screen. I was really worried for a second there. No, don't crash on me. DaVinci Resolve still baffles me sometimes. Right, purple paint, purple paint, purple paint. Whoop. Spread purple paint. Scope creep. Scope creep's a different... No, it's not the best example because we don't want to show off the... We can just use this clip, honestly. Copy it and move it around a bit. Copy. Control there. And we can re-enable this clip, probably. And just extend this one.
And also move this one a little bit. Ooh. 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 Press purple, 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 purple. There we go, that'll work. We're gonna do. Now let's try this.
If you have a color like blue or purple, it'll apply a status effect too. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be.
We need to swap these around because they're not correct illustrations at this point. But you here, you here, you here. Color like blue or purple. Good, let's try this.
Cute. It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a color like blue or purple, it'll apply a status effect too.
Blue or purple.
Like blue or purple, it'll apply a status.
I'm gonna move you back a little bit. Mm-hmm.
Blue or purple, it'll apply a status effect too. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
That's pretty good. Let me just clean this up and we'll try it from the top, see how it looks. Finally, we have the completed version of Clip 12, which has been elusive for so long.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread. Here we have.
I gotta change the duration, change clip duration. Nope, change clip speed to match up. Change clip speed. 50, 50, 50%. Change, and we'll try that.
Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread underneath.
That's what's distracting.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Here we have the humble fill bucket. Isn't it cute? It makes paint spread underneath enemies that you've hit with melee attacks. And if you have a color like blue or purple, it'll apply a status effect too. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
Okay, I think that was pretty good. So that's 12, and we've done 13. We need to do 14, which I believe we have the audio for now, so we take the template. Right. We're only like an hour in, so I guess we're making good pace? I don't know. These are not that hard to make, and I keep forgetting that. Create new time, unless my computer, no, knock on wood, computer's gonna be fine. Create time menu, select clips, we'll call it timeline 14, which is 14. I've got to decompose. It's only decompose. Okay.
We're sick of AI being
Wait, can I get 14? Clip 14. Sarah Short 14 dot wav. Wav. Okay. And then we have to voice it. I hate that it's called that. It pisses me off. It's pissing me off, Robert. You back. Let's see here. Whoop.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters.
Okay, so it seems to be the video slightly ahead of the audio, which means we have to cut this a little bit tighter here. Such as we go here, cut this here so we don't have trailing, not starting audio. Okay.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative.
That looks better.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance, which can be tough.
So here's what we need. We need first we want game over. Where is it? Death. There we go. Brown paint plus death. The face when you die and poop your pants. Anyway, where were we? We were looking for what the? Oh yeah. Put it in the right friggin' scene. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. There we go.
And beat up generative AI themed monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance, which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you. Roguelikes can be tough.
Alright, let's see. What's the actual death happening? That doesn't look like death to me. Okay, there we go. It's getting low there. Do a little bit forward. Wait, you don't. What the fuck? You didn't die. You didn't die. What? I labeled this clip because you died in it. What the shit, me? Wait, is it because was it earlier? It was earlier. No, that doesn't make sense either. Like the wrong fucking clip. Maybe it's like over here. Is where I die? That was the first time I died. Go over here. There it is. I found it. I found the clippy clip. Okay, so we take it back a little bit. Take it back now, y'all. One hub this time. Okay.
Monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance, which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport.
Okay, so we need to cut this space a little bit more, I think.
Monsters.
Feels like a weirdly long pause. So we're gonna take this and put it over here. Oops, should Control Z. Put you over here. Come on. Quit dawdling. Quit being stupoid. Zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. Delate.
Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam.
Let's fucking... Okay, here's what we gotta do. Zoom in, I'm gonna move this clip over here. See how it looks. God damn, stop lagging, fucko. What left to do. Let's see if we can do this. There we go, that might work.
Monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
So I'm just gonna check my processor stuff because I could feel it starting to lag and it's a little bit not great. Okay, well the temperature of the GPU is not fine. It's mostly being used, but memory seems okay. I'm just gonna hope that we're okay for a little bit longer. We're not going until like for much more than another hour of this. So.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need monsters. Roguelikes can.
Alright, let's get this shot correct. So add track, drag track, move track down, and we want to copy this footage. Copy this footage. Oop, 12. This 14. Come on. Go here now. Not there, but here. Oop, God damn it. Okay, wait, that's fine. What I asked it to do.
Paint and beat up generative AI themed monsters. Roguelikes can be tough.
Okay, so this one's on the background. We can zoom this one out and hopefully we can get it like...
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes...
Oh, yeah, okay, hold on. We lined up the... Oop, it should be snapping. Why is it not snapping? Enable snapping, right? Snapping. There we go, snapping.
Roguelikes can be
Okay, so that works. And we just need to center the back one, which is shouldn't matter if I put a Gaussian blur on it, honestly. It should just be like could just use black on it, that could work. Let's just Gaussian blur couldn't hurt. Gaussian blur. Effects. There she is. Boop. And we'll up her intensity a little bit so the text doesn't come through so much. Where is my editing function video? Gaussian blur. Effects. Gaussian blur. Whoop, whoop. There we go. That works. Let's try it.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
I kind of like how that works, honestly. But I'm not sure about keeping all of it. Let's see, we got. Okay, cool. So let's try this.
You need a second chance.
Okay, so for this clip, we'll just video zoom. No, wrong one. We'll see video zoom. Zoom zerk. Yerk. Drag it. I said drag it. Okay, cool.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone. You need a second chance. Which is why we have the chance. You need a second chance.
Cut here. Maybe cut there. We'll see how it goes. Put that over there. Cut back. I'm getting the hang of this.
Monsters. Roguelikes can be tough,
hanging out, guys.
and sometimes you need a second chance. Which
I said, oh, that's the effect. That's why it's not working. Media pool. Let's say, no, we want phone. Emergency phone. Here we go. Put you here. You over there. Remove that. Move back this up. Boop. Decompose in place using clip summary. Let's drag it over a wee bit. And then we'll say.
roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone. And which is why we have the emergency. Need a second chance.
I want to make this transition smoother, but I'm not sure how.
Which is why we have the emergency phone. And
maybe I can like.
which is why we have the emergency phone. And chance. Which is why we have the.
They bought the emergency. There we go. Emergency phone. It might work.
Which is why we have the emergency phone. An item that can.
We go from
The emergency phone.
We go zoom, check mark, and position check mark. That's our first thing.
An item that.
Want to move you over a wee bit. That should hopefully do the trick. Let's try it.
Which is why we have the emergency phone. An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you. Room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
So I think this is the part we want to add the footage of.
Previous room.
This is the part we want to add the footage of the boss fight, I think.
Teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Hey, Tim, how's it going? Let's try phone. Johnny Fight 2 emergency phone. Here we go. Zoom out. No, put you here. Ooh, where? Zooming in. Zooming has a lot of dead air, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and... How you doing today, Tella? So we'll go here, and here, and here, and here, and... Ooh. This Johnny Fight 2. No, it should have been the right part after all. That makes sense. Check it, I guess. Yeah, no, I am too. I've been working on it. It's just finding a publisher has been rough, but now my software is like actually letting me edit stuff. It's been good.
The previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Well, that's strange. Why is it not displaying that? Oh, right, because I don't have this clip enabled? No, that doesn't make sense. Because it is enabled. There we go.
Previous room at full health. I can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a...
Do you have a Gaussian blur on? That doesn't make sense. Effects. You sure do. Well, did I move you from a lower level? I sure did. God, I'm so good at this. Control Z, and the Gaussian blur. I'm just gonna put. That's why it was at that exact spot too. God, I'm so good at this. But yeah, we'll put you back there. Nope, wrong point. We want this over here. Game over.
Themed monsters. Roguelikes can be...
What isn't that?
Roguelikes can...
You know, the easiest way to do this
Roguelike...
would just be to use this clip for other stuff, and instead duplicate the one I... What the fuck? Oh, there's that other clip I put. That makes more sense. If I Control Z enough times, I'll just go back to where it worked. That's why I do save a lot of undo stuff. Okay, this looks good.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist art...
So, decompose in place using clips only. Ooh. Okay.
Teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be updated when the free playtest comes out.
Let's see here. Is that where's the part where we die? We don't have the emergency phone here. We don't have it here, so it's gonna be pick it up here. Or add it to our inventory or something. Not the inventory there. Is this not there either? There it is. No, it is right here. Okay, gotcha. Here. Oop, shit. Oh my god. Why won't you just let me do what I want to do, Da Vinci? Da Vinci. Okay.
Can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist art attack on the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
We want to do it when she says game over, so we'll go here.
Previous room at full health if...
This would be better.
Previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
That's too far. Game over is here. So we'll go.
The previous room at full health if you would... To the previous room at full...
How's this look?
Emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Okay, so that's a little too soon, but also like, let's see, a little bit more action.
Item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
So game over still needs to be like this. I'm so specific, but I promise I'll make the video better.
Teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be updated when the free playtest comes out. Teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Okay, that's pretty good, but we do need to center it. So let's see, where is the action happening? Ooh. I had the feeling it was over here, so let's do this. Do this, do this, do this. See if we can get the health bar to be front and center. Not a great shot, but it'll work.
emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be
So that needs to be changed to a
game over. Wishlist art attack game over.
Game over.
Otherwise get a game.
Cut to black here, that works. And we'll go ahead and copy this. Copy that. Control V dish. Gaussian blur dish. Where's that coming from? I don't remember this. Oh yeah, I guess at the very end of my footage, that's my background in OBS, even when recording.
You would otherwise get a game over.
Okay, so we want to make this one not zoomed in. We want to make it like zoomed out, in fact. Boop, boop. Okay, that's good. And I want to make you, we're going to make it more zoomed out. We want to make it like, ooh, wait, not you. You stay where you're at. I said you stay where you're at. And you, on the other hand, can zoom out a bit more. Okay, so that should be good. And then we'll set you to reset. Oh, Bomba Snow gets... Wait, what does Ice Hammer do again? Remind me. There's a lot of stuff I want to do with the Bomba Snow because I drafted Mega Bomba Snow, so that's fun. In the thing in the tournament coming up, I'm going to be doing my match on Wednesday, I think. I will have the Gaussian blur effects. Where's my effect? Gaussian blur. Gaussian.
Game over. Wishlist art attack on Steam to be which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist art attack phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at why we have the emergency phone. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health.
The glitch looks a little weird, but let's see.
Why we have the emergency phone, an item that
Let's just cut here, I think. Or not cut, but like remove the couple of frames where it's not visible. This look cleaner, I think. Frame. Probably have to fix something on the edge. No, yeah, there we go. It's like one frame, I think. There we go. Zoom in all the way. It's back in. It's literally one frame. B. Cut. And cut. And remove the one frame. I like show. Oh, it's going to take forever to scroll. Go faster! Oh my god. Such a small bit of... You know what? I probably should just zoom out, because, like, this could take forever if I don't. Yeah, I gotta zoom out, because this is one frame at a time, baby. I don't even know where it's going! Okay, go up, go up, go up. And it's gone. She gone. Where's that fucking frame? Come on, stupoid. Where's you? Now you're somewhere. Are you still in the same spot? You probably are. Yep, you sure are. Okay, you go down here. And then I somehow try and remove you without... I can like extend you to make you... There we go. Now we can move you all the way over here and delete you. And then we can hold for like a frame, I guess. That work? Maybe to like copy a frame? I know there's like a short way to do this, but I don't know what it is. Because like, if I bring the frame over, that's going to be an issue. Because like, it's just going to copy it again. It made the motion a little bit... Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I can fill in the blank. So, B for banana split. Copy. Copy. We'll just tween it, or as best we can. Oh my god, where did you put it? Stupid thing. Okay, let's try this.
An item that can teleport you to the
Oh, she did. It just looks flawless. Did I just do it perfectly? Hold on.
An item that can teleport you to the previous room at have
That
the
looks really
emergency
good.
phone. An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health.
Aha, I'm a genius.
Phone. An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Hammer Arm,
Attack
that's
on
really good
Steam
for
to
Trick
be
Room as
updated
well.
when the free playtest comes out.
Wonder if any of the Pokemon I drafted can learn Trick Room. That's a good question. I'll check in on that. Well, anyway, we have to, clearly we have to, cut this back a little bit. We have to cut this back, and we gotta drag this back, and dish back, and boop boop, and boop. I said boop boop. What part of boop boop don't you understand? Boop, boop. Okay. Take it from the top. Here we go.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when the free playtest comes out.
And just to like destroying my computer, let's try it without the proxies, see how it looks.
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when the free playtest comes out.
I wonder if I drag this a little bit farther, how's that gonna look?
And sometimes you need a second chance.
Oh, no, that's not gonna work, is it? We're gonna go back, I guess.
And sometimes you need a second.
I kind of want to like. I have an idea. I have a weird idea.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
This is exactly the same. I don't know what I was thinking. I think what I was thinking was maybe this way. No, because if I extend it, it's just gonna.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
It's just I like that cut, but it's too long. It's like if I could cut, if I could hold on it, I gotta hold on a frame is I think what I gotta do. So we'll do it again. We'll go B and copy. Put you here, yeah, here. No, we're putting you down there because of course we are. We'll drag you back up here. I said we will drag you back up here, dingus. There we go. And we'll drag this one over here. I'll see how this looks.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes.
Okay, so now we're just gonna extend this one back a little bit.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
That's much better. But first, we have to put this over here. Oh, is that right? That's not right. We don't want the loop again. We just want the back to the drawing board part. So
Roguelikes can be tough, and
roguelikes can be tough.
roguelikes can be tough.
Still flickering.
Roguelikes can be tough.
Okay, so I'm gonna move back a little bit further. Let's try this.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have. And sometimes you.
And we just stretch this. I think we need to change the duration.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we.
Okay, I got it. I know what to do now. Gonna extend, change clip speed. We'll say like 60%. Let's try it. 60. Boop. Hopefully, we can extend it a little bit more, like there.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
That's pretty good. I think we can extend it longer. Change clip duration. How long is this? Like, let's say 4 seconds maybe. 4. Okay, that's much more like it. Right.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which.
That's pretty good. Alright, now it's overlapping, which I can actually cut it back a bit. And then the only thing we gotta do is copy and replace this down here with that. No, how do you always pick the wrong one to copy? Anyway, put you there. Put this back here. Okay.
And then we have to add the Gaussian blur, I suppose. That's fine, actually leave that there. Add the Gaussian blur. So we go to Effects, drag Gaussian blur here, and give it a shot.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which...
The black frame is the problem, but that can be back a bit, I think, like this.
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why...
I mean...
Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance.
Put it like here. Let's try that.
Sometimes you need a second chance. Which... Roguelikes can be... Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health
That's
if you
a
would...
very quick
an
cut.
item...
I wonder if I can extend this at all.
An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Right.
Wishlist. An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health.
I should change the duration of this clip. Change clip duration. We'll say, start with saying 350 seconds. Oop. Okay, that's more like it, maybe.
An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health.
Nope, not what I meant. I meant change clip speed. Change clip speed. We'll say, like, yeah, say 60%. Change. Oop.
An item that can teleport you to the
Oop, shit, didn't we do that?
phone. An item that can
What?
is why we have the emergency phone. An item...
Oh, now it's a weird cut, of course. Okay. What we'll have to do is just... Oh, that's obnoxious. Okay. Control Z. What the fuck is this? Oh, we're on the wrong frame again. Love that. And this missing stuff. So annoying. Okay. Control Z. Control Z. Did I fix the speed up?
phone. An item... Emergency phone. An
God, fuck this software sometimes.
phone. An item that can teleport you...
Okay, now we're back. And then we just have to somehow... No, what we gotta do is zoom in and we gotta make this a separate frame too. We did that. And it's still...
An item...
It's not gonna be fluid if we do that. So we'll have to start this clip here and then like extend the speed. I get well that should work. Change speed. Be sure we've only got that selected, not the whole thing. That should work. Zoom out, dingus. Okay. Social media footage 1. That's not very helpful with the name.
An item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over.
Yeah, look over.
Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous
This is it.
room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Teleport you to the previous room at
Here's what I think we do. We go copy this, we copy right up until here. We go copy, Control Z, Control Z. Where did that go? It went down here because of course it did. Try this.
an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health.
What was that weird cut there? I see that splinter of something. What's this? Zoom in, and what is this mess? Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when the free playtest comes out.
From the top, one more time, then I gotta go figure out what that missing
We're
file
sick
is.
of AI being shoved down our throats, so we're making a game about it.
Also, I need
This
to
is
box
Art
it
Attack,
again.
a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI-themed monsters. Roguelikes can be tough, and sometimes you need a second chance. Which is why we have the emergency phone, an item that can teleport you to the previous room at full health if you would otherwise get a game over. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when the free playtest comes out.
That's pretty good. Let's go back to wherever it was. It was like 11 or something that was missing. One of you was missing it. I know it was. I saw it. There it is. Combat against students' Eddie room. What is your problem? Combat. What is this? Okay, so what do you want? What do you want from me? Social media. It's literally in there. What is wrong with you? Relink media. Relink. Timelines, read my club operations, clip. So you're already open. These guys are all regular. What the hell? What is wrong with social media footage? One, we look for it. How do I relink media? Timeline. Restore timeline backup. Create timeline backup. Disable timeline. Timelines. Where is import export? Reconform from media. From bits. I don't know what reconform means as a thing. Reconform selected clips. Okay. What does that do? Nothing, apparently. Fuck you. Combat against students in Eddie room. It should be fine. It's like... Talent source viewer. What the fuck is wrong with you? These guys are all... That's so weird. It just keeps disconnecting stuff. Clip operations. Edit subclip. What is your problem? Operation. That work? It did not work. What the fuck? Okay. Fuck that. Alright, so what it needs is social media footage 1. Should be in the pool already. Footage 1.4 is right fucking there. The hell is your problem, you piece of crap? Okay, so what? No, it's right fucking. Oh yeah, okay. You're just stupid. That's all. Open it. Reset fusion composition. Cancel. Find a media pool. What are you talking about, you stupid asshole? Social media footage 1. Clip operations. Sure. Relink selected clips. We want to go to the G. Put it in. Art Attack. Yeah, Art Attack. Clips. Where is it? Screenshots, desk, convention. If only I organized my stuff better. I think it's video footage. Video footage. No. Dialogue, convention, music, paper effects, Steamworks. Okay, let me just type .mp4 and it'll probably find it for me. No, okay, cool. Assets, where is it? That's not it. Shorts, of course. Video footage, select for finding matching media. You do it? You got it? Capiche? But of course you won't relink the clip I made you, even though you know exact details of it, you stupid sack of shit. Okay. Eddie. Wait, Eddie. Combat against Eddie. Timelines. Source audio channel. How do I just duplicate? No, that's not gonna work either. It's corrupt. Stupid and corrupt. Delete. Delete. How can you be this stupid? You literally have all the resources. Okay, so it's 510. I guess I could 510 to 520. I guess I could make it again. It's just annoying. 510. Let's try this. 510 to 526. Up, 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 up. One stupid. Where's timeline? Where the fuck is it? Emergency. I just fucking want to open this damn footage. Brand new timeline. Insert. Okay. No, it should just be. Hey, Karma, how's it going? How's the fun treating you today? Great, choose timeline. You select the clip. We'll call it Source. I forgot that. We'll call it Eddie. Combat against students and Eddie. What is this? No, we'll delete this one too. Delete. Fed. Delete. Said delete, you stupid ass. Remove timeline. Combat against students is what? Oh, that's good. Glad they're getting a nap. Naps are good sometimes. What is combat against? Where's the fucking? Tell me the. Come on. Clip attributes. Open timeline. What's your 5? Okay, the point 510 to 526. Okay, here we go. Media 510 0 0 0. Fuck you. 0 0 5 10. Okay, fine. It's going to be anal about it. I hate that it's. I don't know why it's using 1. It never made sense to me. But then I'm not. I don't know background video editing. 1 0 5 10. Boop. There we go. Okay, I think maybe in and then 526. I think it was. I'm gonna start with introducing Anarchy of the tutorial in video idea 1. Here we go. Wait, that's not right though. I think it was no. I think it was 0 1 5 10. Okay, that might be it. In. These guys are all regular for contrast. I'm not trying. I'll try to do them in order of I'll try to do them in order of the document, but some of them you may have to pick and choose footage from different places. Okay, that seems right. Now we go to combat against students and Eddie. Okay, combat against students Eddie room 526 14 5 10 29 5 36 14 source 5 26 14 1 0 no 1 5 1 5. That seems right. 2614. And that seems right. So we want 1034. So we'll put the out here. We'll go back to the in real quick. Just somewhere around here. It can be used for an example of regular versus AI enemies. That was an AI one. These are all, I think, AI version. No, those. Okay, so we've got like this, and we've got 5, 10, 39 source. 5, 1, 5, In. This should be exactly the same for what we had before.
These
And
guys
it should
are all
be able to
regular
use it,
for
but
contrast.
anyway.
I'm not trying. I'll try to do them in order of the I'll try to do them in order of the.
Okay. Create subclip. Don't fuck it up this time, idiot. What did I just say? Convert in and out to convert in and out to compound clip. Then Bill has parents? What are you talking about? Compound clip. Ooh, it's almost time to play Pokemon. Compound clip. We'll call it combat again. Student Eddie. And we'll go back to this one and drag this one right here. I think that might do the trick. Go ahead and cut these out for now. I wonder if it'll fix everything. Let's find out. Probably not. Decompose. Okay, that's fine. Okay, moment of truth. Let's go back to the correct place now. Unload the sauce. See if it looks. It was number 2, right? It was. Okay, this looks promising.
AI-themed monsters. In order to save your alma mater, you'll need help from the student council. Paige from Poli-Sci, Eddie from Medical, and Marlo the treasurer will.
God damn it! What the hell is? Oh, Marlo. Fuck you, Marlo.
Medical and Marlo the treasurer will help.
Alright, let's see. Well, at least I got one of them. I don't understand why I keep losing my shit. It better not do it again.
Assemble the student.
Karma, I'm pretty sure that if it's lore to that, it's Fanon lore. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like, I do not think that Alex Hirsch has confirmed that he is family. I could be wrong. I could very much be wrong, but I'm not as deep into it, so I don't know. What it was. Oh, I know he confirmed that a toothbrush was Bill Cipher's brother. But that may have been facetious. Marlo Overworld. Marlo Overworld. Okay, fuck you too. What is it? What is this? Footage 4. Where is footage 4? There you are. That shit. Okay. The footage 4 is there. You're just at the beginning of that. I mean, it's not offline. It's right fucking there. What the fuck is wrong with you? Audio's there. Footage is. Do I just? Could it be this simple? I wonder. I wonder if it's this simple. I'm gonna feel really amused. I'm gonna be really amused if that was the issue, or if it could be fixed by the issue. Marlo Overworld. Nope, of course not. Couldn't be that easy, could it? You can't do anything right, can you? Let's see. Marlo Overworld. Let's see. Marlo Overworld is like. Maybe if I drag it back in there, it'll fix it. Footage 4. I get it now. I think I got the issue. Control Z. Control Z. Marlo Overworld is this part, I imagine. I think it's this part. Let's find out. Boop. 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 Copy. Marlo Overworld. Control V. Let's try for shits and giggles. Moment of truth. 1. I said it was 2. 1 or 2. Come on, Marlo. Yes!
Alma mater, you'll need help from the student council. Paige from Poli-Sci, Eddie from Medical, and Marlo the treasurer
Nice.
will help assemble the student
I love
body
them having
and
to do
launch a
everything over.
protest against Faceless Inc.'s acquisition of
But
Pale
I do most
University.
of it over, but still.
Each one will give you a little boost to help with your runs, like paint, health, and everyone's favorite, money. Wishlist Art Attack on Steam to be updated when our free playtest comes out.
Okay, so we've just finished another one. So I think we've got, let's see, which ones do we have here? Close, I hope we can close. That one's 3 looking good. I don't see any missing media, at least. I'm sure I've looked it over a million times. 4, any missing media on you? Not that I can see yet. 5, any missing media? Nope. 6, any missing media? Nope. 7, nope. 8, nope. 9, nope. 10, 11, boop, boop, 1. The 1 looks okay. 2. Okay. And where are the other ones? So let's see if we can go back to 2. What was 12? Oh, there it is. 12. 13. That's 13. 13 looks, I mean, not missing media. 15. Zoom out a wee bit. That looks okay. Did we finish it? No, we didn't finish this one, did we?
We're sick of AI being shoved down our throats, so we made a game about it. This is Art Attack, a roguelike.
That's a loss. Let me fix that. This is Art Attack. Try this.
This is Art Attack, a rogue.
No, it needs to be later. It needs to be later. Move the whole thing a little bit later, like this. Ooh.
This is Art Attack, a roguelike where you mix paint and beat up generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for.
I don't just need any footage in the background here. We'll go ahead and do combat. Combat. Sure, we'll just go with the designer shapes because they're fun. Boop. Zoom out. Decompose.
Hey there, generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solid themed monsters.
I'm just gonna get this image real quick. I didn't import it yet, but let me see. Where is fucking location? There we go. Sloopy smile. Okay, here we go.
Hey there!
Jump scare. I love that. It's pretty good. We'll shrink it down a wee bit though. I'll do a little bit of.
I'm Sarah.
Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little hop, I think. We'll set you be like. No, what we can do better is we can go to the keyframe where she's like. Okay, we set that checkpoint. Go
I'm Sarah.
And we'll move you back here. And we'll move you there.
Lead writer for Solidplasma. Hey there, I'm Sarah.
Oh, that's not right.
Hey there, I'm Sarah.
Move these keyframes a bit. Maybe be faster.
Hey there, I'm Sarah.
Be a lot faster. This needs to be closer together.
Hey there, I'm Sarah.
Yeah, what would that be for you, Sand? That's a good. I'm guessing it's like
Hey
the Slime
there,
potentially.
I'm Sarah.
Yes, no, sir. Yeah, Sarah, that's gonna be weird for you. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing video editing. So you're gonna hear a lot of stuff repeated. I am so sorry to distract you. Yeah, no, I kind of guessed from your username. That's funny. Yeah, so occasionally the clip we are hearing repeatedly will change. But I can't guarantee when. How you doing? Welcome in. Did you raid into me, or were you just having me up in the background? Either way, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Haunted, yeah, really. But yeah, welcome in. We are doing some video editing for. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I love that server. I love that. They're so cool. There's so many experienced game devs in there. I'm learning so much from. Appreciate you joining. Yeah, no, we're doing some video editing and maybe some Pokemon later. In like 10 minutes something. But I'm making some promotional shorts for my indie game. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. You know, I never know whether posting in a bunch of Discord with this promo stuff is actually working out or not, but then people come through and think it's worth it. Even if some people who are never going to join think a little bit spammy, like, it's worth it, because we get cool people, too. You know, you never know what you're going to find until you put yourself out there, so. But yeah, if you guys want to wishlist the game, for anyone new coming in, hi Captain Krabs, how's it going? For anyone new coming in, this is my indie game. Your dev stuff, I'm contemplating. Yeah, no. Oh, here we go, Sam. What we got? But yeah, no. I usually I'd be working on the game itself, but recently we've been fighting to find a publisher, so we're doing some promo stuff as well. And I'll get back to. I promised to release a free playtest of the game within the next month and a half, so I really gotta get on it. Moira, Angbad, Fangbad, NetHack. You know, I have heard of a few of them. I've heard of NetHack at least, but do tell us about them if you don't mind. Yeah, Krabs. No, I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's been I've had a few leads. Some have dried out. Some have maybe still will bear fruit. But like, it's the industry. If you hadn't heard, it's not in a great place right now. So you know, we do what we can, and especially when you're pitching something as bold as like an anti-AI art roguelike, which is what this is. It explicitly takes a stance against generative AI, and the first boss we've got in is like a big AI generated but actually human drawn like monstrosity. Basically, they've got like all the hand artifacting and stuff made into a boss, and we are really working to try and no, I've talked about it in that server before. I just don't want to. I'm worried that I'm shilling with that. Did I feel like some of the people in like some of the mods in there? Oh yeah, Otter did play. Otter's the jam. I love Otter. Shout outs to I want to make sure I get. I know he goes by Otter. I want to make sure I get his username right. I want to shout him out. Otter plays. Otter make games. Otter make games. We shout him out real. Thank you. Yes. If you're not following Otter make games, do yourself a favor and follow him. He and I have, I feel like, very similar vibes. He's less chaotic than I am, but slightly. He's basically similar levels of autistic, and like, yeah, no, you're not wrong, Sarah. It's really rough. This games are all okay. So yeah, the thing I love about roguelikes in general is that you have a few things. First, I'm personally not huge. It depends on the open world game. I'm not huge on open world games. So games that give me everything to do and like no clear one objective tend to overwhelm me. Roguelikes give you one clear objective, but give you a million ways to do it. And when you fail, rather than doing the same thing over and over again, you do the same thing slightly differently. And that leads you not to figure out muscle memory or quick solutions to problems, but it leads you to figure out a variety of solutions for different scenarios. Yeah, Sarah, that's how I feel. Like, I like open world games as long as they keep me engaged. It's sad to say, but if I have to put in effort to figure out what I want to do, I just go live my life. You know, like, the game I'm on right now is roguelike too. Definitely roguelikes are amazing. Sam and I have been addicted to Slay the Spire lately, so. Oh, hey, Erica. Definitely, yeah, it's like, and there's top-down design and there's bottom-up design. They can both work. It's just like, I think too many games, especially in the AAA industry, are just trying to go as big as possible for return on investment, and they're not able to risk anything because of it, and as a result, people are getting tired of them. Like, you don't see I mean, you see better graphics, but that's about it. Because, like, I've said before, I'll say it again, realism is a fucking dead end. Realism is a dead end in games and in animation and all of that stuff. If I wanted to see something real, I could go outside and cry at the state of things. Exactly, yeah, and it leads to Uncanny Valley, and it's just, if we want, like, I don't know, I want to see the weird, not uncanny, but, like, I want to see the weird, creative, and sometimes upsetting shit that people want to make. Not the stuff that is churned out because it's palatable, you know? There's an old saying, it's kind of old-fashioned, like, a little bit silly, but I really like the phrase, I can't remember who said it, but I think it's been attributed to someone, but, like, art should disturb the comforted and comfort the disturbed. And not to, like, the extreme, not like just edgy for edgy's sake, but I think there is some truth to that, you know? Like, I think, yeah, exactly. AI slop is just an amalgamation of this garbage. Oh, see, that's the kind of shit I want to see. I want to see something that only you can make, you know? Slop against you really love that good story. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, but even Stray is very stylized aesthetic, you know? I wouldn't strictly call that realism. The character design besides the cat, even the cat, is just like, I think it's kind of like, I'm not sure, I haven't seen it, some of it, but it's cel-shaded. Horizon's more realistic, but it definitely doesn't strive to be like our world, you know? It strives to be its own world and do its own thing. And the character design is realistic, but it's also, like, very imaginative. And the thing Stray's really force protection with yeah. No, I mean, you have to put something new or original or ideally both into the games you make, right? Because why would you just try to make something palatable? The answer, of course, is money. Oh shit, Sam, I'm gonna look that up at some point. That's amazing. Because, like, money is just, it's like, you know what's really, if I were in college, I would write, like, a thesis about this. I bet you could find a parallel between the number go up philosophy in video games and, like, the need to the way players will optimize the fun out of your game, and the way people have optimized, you know, people and, like, creativity out of making games. Or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you can optimize the fun out of your game the same way you can optimize the humans out of your career force. Like, it just, I don't know, it feels like there's a parallel there. The way that min-maxing just destroys any kind of authorial intent, or any kind of creativity, or any kind of innovation. I think, like, in some cases, when you try to make a product that appeals to everyone, exactly. But that's the thing about that, though, is that it wasn't always the case. I look at the Super Mario Bros. Movie and the Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie, and while I don't say it would appeal to everyone, it's sterile and boring and bland, and, like, that's true. That is some out of the creator's control. But, like, I feel like Mario has no personality, because if he had a personality, and this is not just the movie either. If Mario had a personality, he would alienate people. And that's a risk Nintendo is not willing to take. Which they do kind of explore in depth with other characters like Luigi to an extent. But, like, it's the mass palatability leaves it bland. Oh yeah, for sure, Minerico. Like, when you try, it's like when you try to make something that appeals to everyone, it appeals to no one. And part of me worries that the character designs I'm using in this game are trying too hard to appeal to a specific demographic, but also my character artist is incredible. I love the design she's done, and you can worry about anything nonstop. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true, you know? It's weird, because I think the game does something I want it to do very well. And I think it toes the line between what a human versus an AI can make. Because obviously we're not using any AI on the project, but to have a human artist make AI interpretations, or interpretations of AI, of people and characters, I think that's a really cool Uncanny Valley approach, and I really like how it's coming together. So hopefully we find a publisher who believes in what we're doing and wants to fund us. You know, I do. By the way, for what it's worth, we do have a Patreon at the moment where you can get immediate access to the game via itch. And no one is obligated to, but it really helps. The wish listing on Steam helps a ton. And if not, you're welcome to try the playtest when it comes out in a month and a half or something. once I get basically the only thing stopping you from releasing the playtest, aside from a few tweaks I want to make to the build, is that I don't have these videos ready. I want to have these videos ready before I release the playtest. So we'll see how that goes. Dennis Hopper choosing. Wait, what? Who did Dennis Hopper play? Wait, was he the? I feel like he. I knew he was one of the main cast. I can't remember. Let's see here. So we got. Let's see if I can. I want to see if I can finish this clip before I switch to Pokemon, but I'm not sure I'll have time.
Hey there, I'm
Well, I have
Sarah,
time, I just-
lead writer for
I just want to make her bob up and down. That'd be funny. We'll have to do a cut at some point.
Sarah.
We could just copy, I guess.
Hey there.
Copy these two. C. Go. C. Yeah, this looks.
Hey there, I'm Sarah. Hey there, Hey there.
Yeah, sorry you're hearing it again, but feel free to keep talking to me. I do not mind getting derailed. That's how I. See, oh, that's right. He was playing King Koopa. Before he was even called Bowser. Wow, funny. No, this is weird. The Y position should be rotated.
There,
Alright, so let's try. We'll just keep dragging her up and down as she talks, because I love making more work for myself. Alright, so, okay, so we go here.
I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma.
What the fuck have I done?
There, I'm Sarah.
That looks weird. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z.
Hey there. I'm
Okay, so let's try this. We'll try moving her up a wee bit. Or
Sarah, lead writer for Solid.
how's this look?
Lead writer for Solidplasma Studio.
No, it's not really working.
Lead writer for Solidplasma. Sarah, lead writer.
Oh wait, I can just. There's got to be a better way to do a bob.
Sarah, lead writer.
Indie game I have most of it. Valheim. Ooh, Valheim. Yeah, I've heard really good things about that. I think I own it and played it at one point, but you know. Hard to keep
There,
up
I'm
with.
Sarah, lead writer. There, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studio.
Maybe I could just distract from the fact that she's not moving with like some stupid text, which is what I think I'll do. Text. Let's try. No, it's gonna be effects. That's right, effects, titles, generators. Where's titles? One of the things about being an indie dev, you really have to do so much yourself. Yeah, Factorio, I've heard amazing things about. Like, where are the titles? Titles, subtitles. Where the fuck? Oh, because I said blur. Dirt. Titles. Okay, so we want text plus. We'll go make the text. What was I calling it? We'll say Clean Now, I think is the font we usually use. Clean Now. Clean Now. We'll say. And then we will put you here, like, where's this? Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, so we want to put shading, and we want outline, black shit. No, we want red out, we want black outlines. Rotate it, enabled, set it to black. Okay, so we got this here. We want to make the black outline a little bit thicker. Down with the thickness. There we go, perfect. And then we have to go and we have to move it a little bit like this. We've rotated a wee bit. That's too much rotation. Well, I like how it has a little angle representation. That's cool. And then I guess. Here's the giveaway window. No, no, sorry. Don't ever apologize for lurking. Lurkers are the lifeblood of Twitch, and like, I appreciate you being here at all. You know, don't ever apologize for it's a co-working stream after all. Like, co-work is for, you know. All right, we'll see. We go. We go. There we go. then we drag this up one more row, and then we go put you a little bit here and then there. Guess this one says representation. Drag it down. Shrink it a little bit. Weird if we shrink it. And we can do the animation thing, which is kind of cool. I grew up in the era of Commander Keen, Jazz, Jackrabbit, Scorched Earth, Net, Dragon, and small game studio games with opposition. Yeah, Sid, I know what you mean, and that's a hotly debated thing. Like, is a smaller studio being funded by a large corporation indie studio? Like, I don't even know if I'd call Double Fine indie. At most, I'd call them Double A. But, like, even with all the funding, they're at risk of getting shut down. So, like, it's just like, where do you draw the line? I think a big part of it for me is whether it has the spirit of indie, as in, like, whether it's trying to push new ground, or trying to innovate, or trying to make something fresh or new instead of using it. A big part of it is existing IP. If it's using, like, and then again, like, Hades 2, it's the sequel to their own game. But, like, I still think, well, Supergiant, I guess I'd call Double A, somewhere between, not quite Triple A. Supergiant I'd call Double A. I mean, AAA is all but dead at this point. Not dead, but, like, no one likes it. Because, like, they keep pushing out the same crap. And it's... Okay, fair said. But also, like... Is it a financial thing? Is it an employee thing? Or is it, like, a number of employees thing? Or is it, like, a spirit thing? Like, what... Because fucking people can think of Baldur's Gate as an indie game. That it's not. But, like, it's also not... It's probably AAA, but it can be debated as whether... It's such a nebulous thing that doesn't really matter that much, is what I'm starting to realize. But it is a rough industry, I'll give it that much. And just... A lot of the people in charge of a lot of things don't understand games, they only understand economics. And even then, they're starting to struggle. Because people are getting tired of economics. But yeah, Remember the first... Oh my god, Maderica. Oh my god. Why would you want that kind of title? Especially these days. That is not a good look. Hey, we have multiple $billion, making the world's first quadruple A game. Instead of, like, feeding homeless people. Oh my god, but that's the philosophy of many people. Okay, so let's see here. We'll put this over here. Ooh, add, sorry. Self-book. Then, that's a good question, because then what are your thoughts on indie publishers? Because there are publishers that simply try to get smaller games exposure. And some are predatory, but not all of them are. Some of them are actually trying to get small games out there. Because, like, I've self-published most of my games, and most of them haven't gone anywhere. Which means I'm indie, but, like, I still think I deserve to make money for my efforts. So, like, it's a toss-up, right? Because I think just because I might at some point have a publisher doesn't mean this is an indie, It's made by 6 people. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Keyframes. We'll put the keyframe here. We go to layout settings, text, transform, there we go. Put you here. No, that's not it. Layout, there we go. No, that's not it either. Shading, image, settings. Where the fuck is the settings? There it is. Put you here. There, we'll go.
Writer for Solidplasma.
Put you over here. Put you, I guess, down here.
Studios. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and
She just pops up there instantly, which is not quite what I wanted, but still, I mean, maybe it's too distracting if we'll put you here, and we'll put you, well, because I forgot to mark it, that's right, I forgot. Boop, boop,
We go a little bit. Put you over here. That's a lot of text. Oof.
Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to roguelikes and real life. And you aren't the only person impacted by your mistakes. Lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to roguelikes and real life. Lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over.
I want to move this all back. No, I don't think. No, this is fine. It's just
Themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah.
this. No, we can move it back a little bit. Then we can move it back here and back here. Let's see how this looks.
Themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah. Lead.
That's a lock. We can move that forward a little or cut it off a little. Let's try this. Ooh.
Paint and beat up generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to roguelikes and real life.
So I think we want the death here. That was DEATH. Paint death of the universe. And we go and we delete and we drag it out and then we go boop. Boop, wait, zoom in. Zoom in, doom in. Boop. Boop. Okay. But yeah, welcome back from ads, everyone. I assume you're back from ads if you were in ads. But yeah, San, where does that put indie publishers is what I was wondering. I don't know if you heard. The clips only.
Studios. Failing and
Let's see if we can get to the part of this where we die. Oop, wait. Oh, this one.
Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core
My computer's starting to make noises, so I probably have to switch to Pokemon soon, but we'll see. See how this works.
studios.
Well, that's not
Start
good.
are core roguelikes and paint and beat up generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to roguelikes and real life. And you aren't the only person impacted by your mistakes.
What's the death? I always forget where the death is in this. Up there. A little transition, not seeing the... There we go, there it is, I think.
Paint and beat up generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah,
Oh, that's the
lead
wrong
writer
clip,
for
damn it.
Solidplasma Studios.
What have I done? Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Or I could just move it like a smart person. Extend this out like it was. Ooh. Just want to figure something I can
Hey
switch
there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over generative AI themed monsters. Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to roguelikes and real life. And you aren't the only
There we go.
Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to
I always
roguelikes
forget
and real
that,
life.
like, I'm snapping it's on. Okay, so we're good. I always forget what is where and like what I'm putting where. I'm messing it up, but let's see. We've got this. Maybe this will work right.
Plasma Studios. Failing and starting over are core to roguelikes and real life. And you aren't the only person impacted by your mistakes. All our cast are coached to acknowledge your efforts of starting
That's not the right point.
to roguelikes and real life. And you aren't the Plasma. Sarah, lead writer for Solidplasma Studios.
Oh boy.
I might have to Control S here and maybe quit pretty soon.
Monsters.
This is not playing.
Hey there, I'm Sarah, lead writer.
Oh, it is just not playing nice. Alright, might be Pokemon time, guys.
Beat
Fingers
up
crossed.
Generative AI themed monsters.
I'm in the zone now, damn it. Come on, stupid.
Where you mix paint and beat up generative AI themed monsters.
Okay, it's Pokemon time. I don't want my stream to hiccup and crash again. So, yeah, thank you so much. Well, we're not done with stream, but like YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out for this dev stream. Again, I'll put the link to the Steam page in the YouTube chat just in case. No one's come by the YouTube chat today, but that's okay. If you on the Twitch side of things are interested in seeing when these shorts go up, YouTube's a good way to do that. We'll also be on my TikTok. We're not done just yet, but I think we might be done with the video editing portion of today's stream, considering my computer appears to be erupting. So we're going to close that. And I should have listened to that signal, like, earlier. I mean, it's easier now that my computer sort of behaves. Let me see. We've got... What was I looking for? Art, attack, playtest, art attack development, store page. Here is our app on the YouTube side of things. Boop. And just in case, put on the Twitch side of things. Please wishlist, it helps a ton. Let's see here. So, ending on the YouTube side of things.